Okay, welcome back. In this training, we're going to talk about how do we actually build a website using the templates. We've had a few requests where some folks said, hey, this is great, but I just need to know how do we use that template. So I decided to put a training together to show you exactly how to do that. So what we're going to do is go through the video sales letter template as well as the standard template that is Google friendly. This is the format that you want to use in Google. So let's get started. Let's go to our page here. First thing I want to show you is this is the page right now. As you can see, there is nothing there. We have two templates. We've got the video sales letter and we've got the standard. These are both in WordPress format. Typically for me, I like to use HTML. I mean, that's how I got started years and years ago. So I use front page, but many folks today want to use WordPress, so we've made them WordPress for you guys. And all we did was we took our HTML templates and made them WordPress friendly. Now, what we want to do is the theme, once you download it, you want to upload it to your WordPress site. And if you don't know how to do this, that's fine. You can outsource this. And we do have a video on outsourcing in the members area. So if you don't know how to outsource, just watch that. This should probably cost you $20 to $30 to have someone outsource and upload and add all your content to it, because the design is already done. There's no design for them to do. So what you do, we're going to go to appearance, and then we need to activate the theme. So we're going to appearance and then themes. This one is the Traffic Dominator VSL. The other is the Traffic Dominator Standard. So let's say we come here, we activate the theme. Theme is activated. If we come back to this page here, which is our home page, and refresh, you see the page has changed. So let's go to show you the back end of the theme and all the important things. So as we see here, you can add a favicon or favicon. I have no idea how that thing is pronounced the right way. But basically what this allows you to do is, the little image that you see that shows, a representation of your website in the browser, like, like this here is an example of a favicon here for the Compete toolbar. Then you can add your logo if you have one, your headings, basically your headlines, what font you want for your headline, what font you want for your paragraph styles, the general box, what color you want. So let's say I made this some crazy color here, and let's update that. Let's show you what happens. Let's refresh. Whoops, my thing didn't take here. Did it? Oh, it's not working because we didn't have a page yet. All right, so let's add a page so we'll see. Let's just add sample page here, and let's go to settings. I'm going to make sample page our home page. How you do that is you go to settings, then reading, and then we say static page, sample page. So what we've done is we've said sample page is going to be our home page for the website. Now you see it's that gray color. Why? Because under appearance, VSL theme settings, we set that so. Let's make it green. Update setting. As we can see, it's green. But we really don't want it to be green. And you see the red, the reason why it's red, this outline, is because we said box outline. Let's make it blue. And let's actually round the corners. Let's update settings. See, we've got a square corner, red and green. Now we can refresh. Look at that. We've got rounded corners, green, and it's blue. That's how easy it is for you to change the look and feel of the theme. So for now, let's make this clear because we want it clear. And let's make this black, just to make, that's really what you want. Okay, so now we've got our sidebar. And on the sidebar is there's a little box to the left. And let's add some color to this so you'll see what the sidebar looks like. Let's enable the sidebar. Let's update. And let's refresh. See, there's that little sidebar right there. So what I did is we made the sidebar, we need to make the sidebar clear, but we need to make the border. Let's make the border dark blue, just so you can see it better. There you go. So there's your sidebar here. And let's add the content so you'll see what we do in the sidebar. And then you have your footer. Okay, so here you've got what content you want at the footer. This is my footer content. Let's update. See right here where it says this here? Let's refresh. This is my footer content. Okay, so that's how easy it is to use this theme. Now in the theme, we've got, because this is a video sales letter, we've got two pages. You've got your standard page, and then you've got your video sales letter page. On the video sales letter presentation page itself, we don't want a lot of the navigations and things like that. So all of those are going to be gone. So what I want to do is let's create our sidebar first, and then once we create the sidebar, we're going to add our pages. So you'll see what this actually looks like. So free presentation text. Let's say we're doing some kind of a weight loss product. Free presentation reveals how to lose 20 pounds in 30 days. Our presentation link is going to be http://VSL/ let's call this free. Now, where's this URL coming from? This is the page that I'm about to set up for the free presentation, and I know where it's going to be. In your case, it might be yourdomain.com/free presentation. Now, I'm going to show you one other very important thing that I forgot to tell you that we need to do. Let's update and save. Okay, we need to change one other thing before you can get your URLs. And let me show you why first. Let's create a page. Let's add new page. We're going to call this page free presentation. Okay? And we're going to make this our video page. So you see here, I'm choosing to make this page under templates a video page, not the default. So we're going to make this a video page. We're going to publish. Now, let's view this page in the browser. Now you see what the URL is? It's template page ID equals 5. Okay? We don't want that. We want it to say free presentation. So how do we do that? Let me show you how. You go to settings, and under settings, there's a little thing down here called permalinks. You click on that, and then we change it to post name. We save. Now look at the difference. The page title is free presentation. Okay, so that allows you to name your, or the URL of your page is actually going to be the title of the page. So when we look at, let's go back to our appearance, theme settings. As you can see, when I was entering the name here, that's why I did that. It's because I knew what I was going to set up. So if I were to come here and copy this, go here, hit refresh. Whoops, I typed that in wrong. Free presentation. Be nice if I spelt my own domain right. And there it is. That takes us directly to that page that we just created. So let's go back to here and correct that little typo I had in there, because that will cause problems. Okay, let's update. So now what I want to do is, we've got a couple pages that I want to create. So let's create some of these pages. And let's look at, nope, it's not that one. Let's close this. Okay, we've got home, about us, order now, free presentation, contact, privacy, terms of service, and we're gonna have some articles, right? So let's just create these right quick just to make it easy. So let's go to pages, add page. We're gonna call this home. This is gonna be our default, so we're gonna leave that as that. Okay, let's add new, about us. Let's take the space out of that. Let's add new, contact, home, about, oh, order now. That's good. Free presentation we've already created. Let's add our privacy policy. Terms of service. We're going to add another page called the exit, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that in a little bit. So let's call that, instead of exit, let's call it special, because that's going to be our secret special offer. And then we've got our articles. Now, for now, I'm just going to call it article 1, but if you knew your article title was, let's do that, 5 dash weight loss tips. So we're going to name it the actual article. Let's add another one. Low calorie recipes. Okay, so we've got all of our pages created. Let's see what our site looks like. Let's go change that home page. So let's go to settings, reading. Now that we created home as the page, we don't want sample to be the home page. We want our home page to be our home page. So let's save that. Let's go and see what our website looks like. As you can see, all we have here is the text that we've added, and everything else is the same. So let's go in and make some of those modifications. First thing I want to do, let's go to our VSL theme, go to appearance, VSL theme settings. We want to finish our sidebar. So let's add, we've got our text. Let's upload an image. And let's go from my computer. Okay, let's go to WordPress. We're going to add, I'm just picking up any image here. Full size, insert into post. Okay, we've got our image, we've got our text. So let's save that. If we wanted to change the background or do whatever, we can do that here. We've got our text color. I want the text color to be black. And we don't need a box there, but if I wanted to show you what the box looks like, just so you can see, I can do that. Update settings. And that's what it would look like. See, that's our image here. And as you can see, I can click on it and it goes to, boom, my free presentation page. Okay, so that is awesome. So let's go back and now let's set up our links across the top. So let's show you how we create the links. So we're going to go to appearance, and then menu. Let's call this our top menu. We're going to create. And in the top menu, we only want home, about us, contact, free presentation, and order now. Let's add these to the menu. So we're going to click on add. And there they are. So let's rearrange them. Let's move home first. Let's move about second. Whoops. Order now. Free presentation is here. Order now, contact us. Now, look how it's lowercase. It's really not pretty. So let's make that. All I did was click on it. Allowed me to do that. Hit enter. Let's go to the next one. Us. Just enter. I'm not going to do all of them. You get the idea of what needs to be done. So this looks good. All right, perfect. Now we're going to save that, and we're going to add one more menu. So let's go back to create a new menu. We're going to create a menu for the footer. This is for the bottom of the page. Create menu. Now in the footer, we want our terms of service, our privacy, contact, and let's put order now in there. Let's add to menu. Okay, let's rearrange it like that. So we've got terms of service, privacy. Actually, let's put order now first. First thing I want you to do is order. Same thing, you would go in and change the name as we just did a second ago. Now this time is we need to make this the footer menu. So we're going to select footer menu. We're going to hit save. Now let's take a look what our web page looks like. See, we have our links here at the bottom, but what we didn't do is we didn't select top menu for our first one. So let's go back to edit menus. This is our first one. Where is we're going to select top menu, and what I need to do is make that menu. Save. Now. There we go. See that? Look how easy that was. We've got our links across the top. We've got our links across the bottom. Folks, you've got a whole website here. Look, we can click on About Us. We can click on Free Presentation. Notice presentation template, all the links are gone. You know why? Because we don't want those links on that page. So let's now start. I mean, there's nothing left to do but add some content, right? So let's go to our pages. Let's go to home. This is my headline. You're going to center that. You're going to make that an H1 tag. Okay, that just makes it nice and bold and, you know, fancy looking and stuff like that. That's all that does. Let's save that so you can see what it looks like. This is my headline. Okay, this is exactly what you want to be able to do. So here we can continue adding, you know, our text from the desk of Greg Caesar. Attention, weight loss enthusiast from the desk of Greg Caesar. We need to insert our image for our video. Remember I showed you guys that? So all we're going to do is insert an image. So let's find my image, tag, add media, select files. This is my video front. upload, insert into page. Let's center that image, update, refresh, and there it is. But it inserted it small, so we need to insert this a little bit bigger. Let's delete that. Upload file, select. I think the reason it did that is because I didn't choose size, full size. So down the right hand side, depending on which version of WordPress you're using, you have to make sure you select full size. Otherwise it makes it small, like what just happened. So refresh, there it is. So we've got our image from the desk of Greg Caesar. And as you know, we add things like our opt-in box or other things like that. So to add a box, I'm gonna show you a little thing that I use sometimes. Let's go to plugins. We're gonna install a plugin. So I went to plugins. I'm going to click on add new plugin. What we're gonna look for is content box. And let's see the one that I use. Scroll trigger boxes, star box. I think this is the one. Click install. And then activate. And then I'm going to show you one other plugin that we want to add. It's called an exit pop. You have to search for the exit. I know, sounds crazy, but that's actually the name of the darn thing. Let's see, exit screen, where is it here? Control find. See if we can find the control find. It's not letting me do it. Maybe it's the exit. I am not finding WP exit page redirect. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for it. I've got it installed on my sites. I'm just not seeing it right now. Let's just install any of them and see what that one does. Maybe this is good or not. We'll take a quick look. Let's activate. And so let's show you now what we just did. So let's go back to our pages. Let's go back to home. So now we want to enter in a box right here. This is going to be our testimonial box, okay? Or it could be our box for our opt-in code. We're going to click here, add box. You can leave that alone. Let's make the background, I like beige kind of colors. Let's see if I can get to where. Whoops. That's close enough. Alignment, center. Let's make the width 400 pixels, 450 pixels wide. Height, let's leave that as is. Border colors. Let's make the border whoops, not letting me choose. Okay, now let's make the border a different color here. can't select it. I need to get out of it and come back and then edit the border. We'll do that. Let's make it rounded inside shadow. That's fine. This is my testimonial. Okay, let's preview. Let's refresh. It's going to show me what it looks like. You see that? This is my testimonial. Greg is the best. Refresh. Insert. Okay, so if I needed to come back and change the text, I can do that. All I need to do is come back here and, change the text. Greg is the best. This template rocks. Update. Let's refresh. Boom. There's my testimonial box. So you see how we add testimonial box and add some little colors to it? That's all you need to do is install that plugin. So let's update this page. You can go through and add your content. Let's say you wanted to add one of your articles. So let's do this. Let's go to all pages. Let's find the article that we created, 5 free weight loss tips. Let's edit this. Here is the link for this article. Copy. Let's go back to our page. So we've got our testimonial, and then also in the template, like I showed you, we add articles. So our article is going to be 5 free weight loss tips. So what you want to do now is highlight this. You're going to click on this chain over here. This is the link. Select that. Just paste that link that we just copied in. Save it. Update. Let's refresh. I have no idea what just happened there. Let's go back. Okay, so you saw what happened. That's the exit page that we just put in there. So we're going to edit those. So anyway, 5 free weight loss tips. There's my link. That's how easy it is. Now, typically with the exit page, you should be able to choose which page you want to have the exit code on. So the one that I was looking for does that. This one seems to be, it is on all pages. So we need to edit that and see how do we change that. Let's go to exit screen. Okay, there we go. Okay. Wait. Don't leave yet. Click on stay for this special gift. Okay, save changes. Let's add our URL where we want them to go. Enter exit screen. Okay, our exit page is / template VSL / what do we call it? Special. That's our link. Okay, now what we want to see is enter. Okay, so what I don't like about this plugin, I mean, it's good for what it does, but the problem is it works on every single page. And I don't want the template, I don't want this to work on every single page. I just want, see, you see, it did exactly what it's supposed to do. Click stay on page for a special message, and then we would have our special message. So if we go to, let me show you what we do on our specials page. Now on your specials page, this is where you can say, hey, wait, don't leave yet. Don't leave. Click the order button below and you get to try before you buy. Just pay $1 today and we'll build the rest in 30 days. Okay, that's what the special does. And you'll have your order button to your discounted price that you will add in your shopping cart. So let's leave this here. So when we're on this page, we hit refresh. And then they say, okay, stay on page. Wait, don't leave yet. Click on the order button below. Just pay $1 today. So what's happening is someone who is leaving, they weren't going to buy your product. You're saying, hey, whoa, don't leave. Let me give this to you at a discount. Let me take the barrier to entry out of the way. Now, again, this plugin, what I don't like about it is it's showing the exit on every single page. Normally, the only page you want to show the exit on is your video presentation page. Now, also notice, I can click on any link on the website and the exit pop doesn't show up. See that? It only shows up if I'm leaving the website or going to some other page. So if I come in here and I type in google.com, we should get the pop. See that? It only happens when they're leaving the website and not buying your product. So again, that's the only thing I don't like about the one we just installed. I'm going to see if I can find the one that I normally like to use because we can set which page that it goes to. So I just pay $1 today and we'll build the rest. So let's now set up our video page. Okay, this is where we're actually selling our product. Hopefully you're seeing this is very easy to do and not hard at all. So let's go to free presentation. But if you're like me, even though this is easy, I mean, I'd rather have someone else do it as well. So attention. Let's say, you're targeting women over 40. Women over 40 who want to lose weight. Okay? Then you're going to have your headline. Free video reveals weight loss secrets. That's our headline, so we're going to center that one. I'm going to highlight it, make it an H1, H2 tag, totally up to you. Make sure your speakers are turned on. And here, let's make this just a little bit smaller. Whoops. There we go. It's not the one I wanted. I wanted to highlight it, but I don't see. We may not be able to highlight in WordPress, so you just may have to download. Let's see if I can do it here. Nope. This version doesn't have the highlighting in there, which is fine. You can just leave it. I just wanted to make it a little bit stand out. So that's fine. Here, now we're going to enter in our code for our video. So we go to, again, I've got my code for my video player. So all I'm going to do is copy my code that I got from my video player. If you got it from YouTube, you can do that. Again, I don't like YouTube for these videos here. But you can use YouTube if that's what you choose. I'm going to go here. Now for the code, let me show you what I do here. GGG. Let's add a couple more spaces and let's do this one, BBB. I'm going to show you why I do that, because now I'm going to go into the HTML to paste that in, because you don't want to paste this into the visual editor. So I click on text. And all I'm going to do is find everywhere that I had GGG. That's my video code. And I'm going to paste that. Boom. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to copy my code for my order button. Whoops, I actually copied the wrong thing there. That was my order form code. So let's go back. Let's take all that code I just copied. That was my order form code that would have went on our home page. So let's undo that right there. Let's go back to put GGG. Here is my video code. Copy. Let's go back. Let's replace GGG with my code. And then the next thing I'm going to have is my buy now button. Okay, this I get from my shopping cart. Copy. Let's see, it's an access. Okay, let's go here. Let's paste that in. And let's update. Let's go to free presentation. Here is my video.
If you're involved in any way with the stock market.
See that? Here is my order information here. And so what you saw is some of my buttons were missing. But all I need to do is if I do this and upload my image, let's actually show you what we're going to do. See, if you were doing this from scratch, you would have uploaded your image. I copied the text so the link was broken. So all I need to do is add media. Let's upload a file. In this case, that was our tick. There we go. Let's insert full size. And there we go. We're going to delete the broken image. And if I want to just add the rest of them, I can just copy that one. If it lets me, copy, delete, paste, delete, paste. Now, obviously, because I copied that text in, formatting is going to be off just a little bit. So I need to fix the formatting so, you know, this is centered on the page and everything is fine. And then, boom, there you have it. This one is there, but what I'd want to do is, again, you're going to have your own image. So you're going to add media, upload file, select, and here's your add to cart. We're going to insert full size, and there it is. So, and now we need to link this. So we're going to click on it. We're going to go to our thing here. We're going to go to http://myshoppingcart.com. Wherever your order button is, you update, and then boom. Now again, the formatting is off a little bit, so we need to center this. And all you need to do is, again, if you let's show you how to center. I could just highlight it, center. If it's a table, I'm not going to show you the table. Well, all right, let me show you how to do it. Let's cancel this. Let's go text. So this, okay, so we already have it as centered. So you see that? Align equals center. That's a little complicated. I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to confuse you. But this is something that you can have someone just come in here and type that. It probably costs you $1 to have someone align this table. I don't want you to confuse yourself and spend time looking at, well, how do I align this table? It's not worth your time to do that when you can have someone do it for $1 or $2. Just have someone do that. If you don't know how to outsource, watch the video on outsourcing. So let's go back to our site. And there's one thing I want to turn off, and that is the comments here. So screen options, let's make sure comments are turned off. Page attributes. Let's update. Okay, looks like that's something we have to fix, which is why the comment is showing up there. But we'll fix that. We don't want the comments here because we want them to just buy and get off that page. So as you can see, this is not a difficult thing to do. It's a very easy process. This is our video sales letter templates. If you got any questions on this, shoot us an email and we can answer those for you. So let's show you now the standard template. As you can see here, this is the standard template. If we go in, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to activate the standard template. Now let's go here, let's refresh. I'm not going to add text in the standard template only because we've already done that in the VSL, so you understand how to do that. You see here it says thetrafficdominator.com. I'm going to show you where we get rid of that. So you go to settings, general, you delete that, you save changes. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go to permalinks, and then we're going to set this to post name. I'm going to move faster here because we've already done this. If we go here and refresh really quick, you'll see that that is gone. So we've activated the theme. Let's create some pages. So let's create a page. Homepage. Let's look at our template. We're going to leave this as default. Let's publish. Let's create 2 more pages. Add new page. Let's call this Why Us. Publish. Let's call this Order Now. Publish. And let's do this one. Guarantee. Okay, I just want to show you what a couple of the pages look like. So now let's go to our theme. Just show you the settings here. Again, same thing. Favicon, your logo, your header. If you have a different header color, let's make this header area brown, just so you see what that looks like. We're going to have our left navigation. Let's say we're going to make the font hover, that's fine. Round colors. So that's our text area to the right, to the left of the page. Background is fine. Okay, font, that's good. Let's make the outline red, just so you can see what that looks like. Our testimonial box, let's make that corner rounded as well. So I'm picking these funky colors just so you can see what it looks like when we have it there. You're not going to do those crazy colors, I am sure. So, okay, let's create a page. Actually, we need to set our home page. Settings. Whoops. Reading. Static. Home. Save. Now, let's... Okay, you see that? We've got our page is starting to take shape already. Now we've got all of these things over here. We don't need those, so we're going to get rid of them. There's only one thing we're going to keep is our testimonial. Let me show you how we do that in this theme. You're going to go to settings. You're going to go to appearance and then widgets. See, that's all of these widgets over here. We're going to get rid of those. Just take it, drag it to the left, 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 drag it to the left. The only one we are going to keep is text. Let's drag that up. Come on, computer. Okay. Testimonial 1. This is my first testimonial. Bang. Done. Hit save. Now, there it is, testimonial 1. This is my first testimonial. If you know HTML, you can add HTML and make it fancier if you want to. I think you can drag another one up there. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Testimonial 2. This is my second testimonial. Okay, I'm gonna scare you guys here. I'm gonna add some HTML. Whoop, I might have gotten my center. See, the HTML didn't work on that one, which is fine. So let's take that out. Okay, why is my second testimonial, did I add paragraphs? Oh, I don't know why it's still saying save. Yep, you know what? I hit the top save. So I have a feeling that my HTML may work. If I click the right save button. Sure does. So you see how this one is centered where this one is not? That's all I did. I just centered the text. So not to scare you with anything complicated, as you see, it took me 5 seconds to write that in. So that's how we get our testimonial content there. So let's go here. So left navigation, testimonial box. We've updated our settings. Let's look at our footer. Same thing with the footer. This is my footer text. Update. Okay, so let's get into the fun stuff. What's cool about this template is the fact that we're taking a long copy sales letter and we're breaking it down. So let's go to our pages and we're going to show you how we edit that. So let's go to home. Okay, enable the next button. Yes. And in our case, the next button is the About Us page, right? So let's do http://thetrafficdominator.com/template standard/about-us. That's why I like to create my pages first so I can copy my URLs and save them. So we're going to enable the left sidebar. Now let's update. Let's show you what just happened. See that? Here's all of our links that we created. And by the way, we can edit these in the menu. I'll show you that in a second. So let's put some content. This is my header. Let's center that. H1 tag. Text for my home page. Now, I'm going to show you another reason why we make this an H1 tag. Let's update that. Let's refresh. Now, you see where it says this is my header? Now, we made that an H1 tag. What we can do under the theme is we can go to the header. Do we need to change? I think we might have chose the wrong color there. We've got our link. That looks good. Let me just check one thing here. Okay, so I think I need to change. Let's go back. Let's make this an H2. I forget which one we set this up for you guys. See, in HTML, I can just do it. No, I'll need to check this one out why I didn't do it, but that's basically what we would do. Is that would allow us to change the background of the box behind the header. Is it important? No. I would rather make my headline red. Typically, that's my favorite color for my headline. And let's make that back to the H1. And then we have our text for our homepage. And as you can see, this is the text for our homepage. Let's just put in some gobbledygook. Update. Refresh. So what you'll see is the rest of the text wraps underneath the box very nicely. Okay, that's a really cool feature. Now let's go to the About Us page. Oh, you know what? I called it Why Us. So that's fine. Why listen to us? Let's center that. Make that an H1 tag, because that's what you're going to do with your text. This is my text of why listen to us. Okay. Enable next button. Let's call that standard / order now. Enable left sidebar. Update. Okay, now we need to go back and fix one error, which is it's not about us. I have it as why us. So let's go back to all pages. Stay on page. Let's update first. The cool thing about WordPress is WordPress will tell you, hey, you made a quick mistake. You need to fix that. Or you didn't save it. You need to fix it before you leave. So we're going to change this to why us. Okay, so here's our link, home guarantee, order now, sample, why us, right? So this is our story. By the way, we can order this. I'll show you this in a second. But when I click next, boom, look at that. We're at the why us. When I click next again, boom, I'm at the order now page. And actually, again, I had a typo. See, I forgot the hyphen. So let's go back to, that's why you want to make sure you check your pages before you are done, because you want to make sure your links are right. Because if this was the link to my order page and I had it wrong, you know what would happen? My sales would be dry as a little baby's behind. Actually, little baby's behinds are not going to be dry. But let's go back here and refresh. Now I click on the link, and there we are. We are at the order now page. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in the order now template that's going to be different from the other pages. Let's go to order now. I don't want the navigation and I don't want all that crazy stuff on my order now page. And the reason is I just want you to buy and get off the page. So here we're going to change the template to full width. We either change it to full width or we don't add the next button, and we don't add the sidebar here also. Let's do that. Refresh. And as you can see, we can go full width. Now I really don't like what this is looking like here. So let's just go with default template, but none of the other features here. And there you go. Now, we can leave the testimonial, which is good to have on the order page, but none of the other things are here. The links aren't there. We just want them to buy and get off the page. So let's show you how we fix the menus. So let's go to appearance, same thing. We go to menus. And all we need to do is we're going to create a menu called main menu, create, and let's add our links to the main menu. We're going to arrange them. First remember, we start with our home page. The next page we had was Why Us. Then we had our Order Now. And then we had Guarantee. And again, I can change this. As you can see here, we have Why Us. Maybe it should be About Us. Maybe homepage should be our keyword. Maybe we want to change this to Get It Now. I mean, it is totally up to you. You've got the flexibility. But once we save that, we now go to our page. And what we will see is, look, Get It Now, Guarantee. So this changes with whatever we have. So as you can see, fully functional template. We can change our background. We can change our borders. Let's change the border of the page just so you can see what that looks like. Okay, let's go to this is our testimonial box. We can leave that as is. Let's go to left navigation. We want to set, let's say again we want to change our left navigation to make it square. Sometimes I'll do square. It totally depends. Let's clear this here. Footer we don't need to change. Round corners, testimonial box. You know, there's one thing that we want to add in here for you guys, and that's the ability to change the background. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's how we change the background. So you click on background, and we want to change our background color. Let's say we want to make it in the blue family. See, what that does is it makes your content pop a little bit more. Do we save? See that? See how that makes your content area pop out just a little bit more? It's a little bit more exciting. So that's what that would do for you. So again, no matter what page we go on, if we were on this page, we took the button out, but if we click here, then we click next, it takes us to our order page. See how it was all done for you. This is what I love about this theme here. Again, I normally do mine in HTML, but you guys can use the WordPress theme as we've designed it to have the same functionality as what we have in the HTML. So guys, this is how you use the theme. You've got the video sales letter version, and you've got the standard HTML version if you're doing a text website and don't have a video sales letter. So have fun, and this is Greg. We'll see you on the next training. All right, hey, I wanted to add to this training because I found the script that I was looking for. Unfortunately, you cannot install it the way you saw me installing the other plugins because it's no longer available in the WordPress marketplace. What you want to do is go to this website. It's thefly.com. Don't know why it's called that, but that's what it is. Thefly.com. And then you want to click on plugins. And once you're here, it's called, where is it here? You know what? Let's do something easier. Let's go here. And again, I don't know if this is not showing right for me or what's going on. And hey, it just disappeared. Let's click on plugins again. There we go. Site Exit Manager. It's going to ask you to free download, and then you got to create an account. Just choose free, and then put in your name, last name, your username, which is your email, your password, and then create account. You don't need anything else. And once you do that, you're gonna log back into the website, and you're gonna go to the free download section, and then you're going to download the Exit Manager to your computer. Now, here's how you're gonna install that. So you're gonna go to Plugins, you're gonna go to Add New, and instead of typing in a plugin name as we did before, you're going to click Upload. Once you click Upload, it's gonna say, well, where is the file? You're gonna browse, and you're going to click on the file that you just downloaded to your computer. That is all you're going to do. And then you hit upload, and once that uploads, you're going to get the button to activate. You're going to click on activate. Once it's activated, let me show you how you're going to use the plugin. So we're going to click on the left-hand side. You can see the fly. Let's click on that. Then we're going to go to Site Exit Manager. And then these are what's called shortcodes. And you're going to put one of these three on your page. If you're going to redirect to a website, you're going to use this first one here. If you're going to redirect to a page on your website, you're going to use this shortcode. If you're going to redirect to a post on your blog somewhere, you're going to use this third one. In our case, we're redirecting to a page outside of our blog, so I'm using this shortcode here. So you copy this, and then you go to your page, and in our case, it's the free presentation page. And let's show you, we go all the way, it could be anywhere in the page, but I put mine on the bottom, and I pasted it in. And I just pasted the code exactly, and then all I did is I took the part where it said URL, and I put the website address where I am redirecting that traffic to. In my case, it is the page where I have this special offer where they can get the $1 trial. Okay, that's the page. Then you add your text here. Wait, don't leave. Don't leave yet. I have a special offer for you. In your case, you're going to put whatever text you want to put there. And then you just click update, and then that's it. So let me show you what happens now when we go to the web page. Now I'm on the home page. I'm on the About Us page. Watch this. I can refresh. Nothing happens. Whoops. Let me go back to the About Us page. Now you see what happened? I was on the presentation page, and as I go to leave, it says, wait, don't leave yet. I have a special offer for you. I have an extra space in there. That's what's causing that there. But wait, don't leave yet. I've got a special offer for you. Do you want to leave this page or stay? If I click on stay, then it stays on the page. See here, I can click home, About Us. I can click order now. I can click all these links, and you'll notice you don't get that pop-up. If I'm on the home page and I refresh, I've got some code in there that's causing it to refresh. I have to take a look what I did. But when I go to leave that presentation page, that's when it actually leaves. So as you can see, this is a really cool and nifty little script. Different browsers are going to handle it differently. So for example, in Chrome, when you go to refresh, it says you still see the wait, but you don't see the page behind it. Okay, and instead of leave this page, it says reload this page or don't reload this page. This browser here again is going to handle it differently as well. So if we go to free presentation, we hit refresh. See, this one says leave page or stay on page. In our case, we click on stay on page. We get this special offer. So each browser handles it just a little bit differently, but at least you can see how to install that plugin.